Yeah, well, Gabe is helping Janelle build a space for gardening in Garrison's yard
What's up?
because, she lives in the apartment. And
Mm-hmm.
Janelle says her and Kody are friendly, but it's really nothing. She's still not in a place to reconcile.
Mm-hmm.
Gwendolyn has decided not to move in with Gabe and Garrison. And Gabe basically was just like, well, she never really had to deal with us or like live in the same house as us. So she might just not be comfortable with it.
Okay.
And her kids generally ignore Kody, but
This is Janelle's kid?
yeah, Janelle's
Okay.
kids, because they really don't see the point in talking to him.
Hey, as I asked, do you think Janelle and Kody has been intimate, meaning sex, since their separation? I say yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
I say yes. Like little things such as, when they show that flashback, she said, "Let's just be easy tonight. Let's just be easy." And
she said they've been friends with benefits for years.
Exactly.
So I'm like,
exactly.
I'm sure they dibble and dabble when they feel like it.
And my whole thing is to see the compare and contrast of how he went out, even though it is a birthday to compare to anniversary. I understand, but it's still your wife. What he did for Janelle's birthday,
It was thoughtful.
you know what I mean? Thoughtful. Kind of giving through, like, how somebody is really a bad person, but they give you flashes of good, so it kind of confuses you to make you think they're a good person.
Keeps you on the hook.
Yeah. Bait. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got a restaurant and things like that to where she couldn't get it. Her favorite restaurant it shows that, and that's the worst thing about it, that when he wants to, he can. He has the ability to be considerate and nice. And Mary's, on the other hand, waiting for a phone call. Mary's waiting on a phone call. Dude, you know how crazy that sounds? That even last episode, or the episode before that, I think it was last episode, to where it was Christine and Kody's, I think, divorce anniversary.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a marriage anniversary. It was the divorce anniversary, and she got a phone call from Kody while she was out with her sister friends. So I'm like, listen, Mary can't get a phone call? But I'm not surprised, and I don't feel sorry for Mary. Not because of how she's being treated. I do believe that how she's being treated is wrong, but I believe Kody has been the most consistent with Mary in letting her know, I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want this. I don't want a relationship. I don't want a marriage. You're here. I try to respect you. Besides putting my hand on Robin's leg, I rub her back. You get what I'm saying? But you are basically, hey, matter of fact, go out to that B&B. Go out and do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Well, Kody, I'm just going to let you know right now that I'm not leaving. So don't think that I'm leaving. And he's like, oh, my God. I don't know what I got to do to basically, like, give you the picture. You are out the city. You get what I'm saying? Doing whatever you're doing in your clothing business and things of that nature. And I'm not calling you. I'm not acknowledging you. I'm not inviting you to no events. Easter passed. I didn't reach out to you and things of that nature. I haven't done anything to you. And now you're still calling me. And now I'm like, okay, I see what restaurant is open, and so I can take you to. Completely different than how he did the whole Janelle thing. And this is supposed to be the first wife. You get what I'm saying? Continue.
Yep. Well, Kody, we do touch on, look, if you don't belong in my home, if you don't respect me.
Yes. He's talking about
Janelle's
his older kids. Yep.
Yeah.
He's talking about his older kids.
Janelle hasn't spoken to Robin and Mary in a year since that last family meeting.
Yeah.
Janelle didn't connect to Robin on a personal level, like we said. The
Yeah.
age difference. She said, we were always good team players, though. We can work together for the good of the family. And Mary and Janelle just always had personality differences. Janelle still has family with Christine. She's satisfied with that. And Janelle talks about how she would like to put greenhouses on Coyote Pass because she really enjoys gardening. And Kody, he's saying the property will get paid off. Janelle keeps pestering but not helping. Kody says Robin and him intend to build there.
I don't know.
So just a couple things I wanted to touch on.
Touch it, Blair.
Was the Coyote Pass and the greenhouses. Janelle is content with staying where she is and doing what she wants. So I need Christine to like chill out on her back a little bit, because she's still thinking like, well, what am I going to do with my land on Coyote Pass if we get this? She's not in a position of saying, okay, I'm done with that. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'll still be around when I want to. She's willing to spend time and be around Robin and Kody when they build on their land, and she builds on hers what she chooses.
Even if she just put a couple plants there.
Yep, and then she still go out there and wave hey and do what she got to do. Next thing was Kody says Robin and him intend to build there. That's a clear indication. If anything, that is all he's thinking about. And I feel like we all know that. So it really confuses me how Mary doesn't. But when he speaks of himself, he speaks of him and Robin always.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he speaks of who's loyal to him.
Right.
Not his loyalty as a husband.
Exactly.
He speaks on who's loyal to him. Let's go back to your let's go back to that statement you said about Christine get off of Janelle's back. The episode before last, we was talking about how I basically said Kody is the sun in Christine's solar system. A lot of people did not like that. And then the episode after that, which is last episode, Janelle basically gave word to what I was saying the whole time about, hey, get off my back. I am fine. I am like, you always want to have these deep conversations about how are you doing and things like that. Like don't look at me as a charity case. Don't look at me as a pity war and things like that. What do you think about the difference between how they're both handling one is divorce, of course, but both are separated. You get what I'm saying? Both are separated from Kody. I should give my answer first, and then I should give you time to answer. Many people believe, based on the comments I seen last episode, that Janelle haven't hit rock bottom. That she needs to wake up. That basically this how she's reacting and moving on is basically her having not hit rock bottom, and that basically they're basically saying they're Team Christine, but basically they saying like she's not really over him, and that she really needs to wake up and basically be a mother to her kids. I saw a comment that says that Christine is more of a mother to Janelle kids than Janelle is, based on how how Christine always give them a floor to always speak their grievances of Kody and things like that. And Janelle is always like, she's always like, even in the comments like you said, she says, look, I moved on. I'm thinking about the next thing, greenhouses and things like that. Me and Robin, it's just always been a team relationship. I'm not really that invested. I'm all for the team. I don't really care. What do you think about the differences of how they're both dealing with the separation from Kody?
I think they're dealing with it differently because they're two different people in two different spaces. I don't necessarily think Janelle has to hit rock bottom, or I think this is a rock bottom. I just feel that Janelle, she sees things for how they are. This is kind of why she's my favorite. And then she moves accordingly. Yeah. And sometimes her accordingly is effing him when I feel like it. Sometimes accordingly is, just going out to have some dinner and not talking to him for the next couple months. Yeah. And that's her choice and her decision. And I don't think it's wrong, or that she needs to be like Christine and be done with him and toss everything away. Because like she said, it's also the covenant that she made with God when she got married. Yeah. So that's holding a heavy weight on her. So what do I think about it? I think they're doing what they both should be doing based on their personalities. And based on their personalities and what would help them sleep at night. Hey, so
I think this is her rock bottom. I think this is Janelle's rock bottom, and Christine may not respect it because she's like, why don't you do what I do? Yeah. Why don't you react the way that I react? Janelle is a team player, and when someone says that I don't want to be on the team anymore, that's their rock bottom. Because that means that person usually can deal with a lot. Yeah. And basically can withstand a lot. And Janelle has without their relationship. Janelle's usually the one that doesn't demand a lot. She don't really want a lot. She's like, look, I really never had a problem with him going over to Robin and the time being unequal. But if we all go get back together, like, I will change the things about it. But if we don't, it is what it is. I think this is Janelle's rock bottom. The fact that somebody can literally just cut and just move on. The fact that she could be like, you know what? I'm off of it. I'm fine with not talking to Kody. I haven't talked to Kody. I haven't talked to Robin. I'm just focusing on me. And like you said, it just looks differently based on their personalities. Let's go.